A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Can he finish?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Face to face with... And a chance! And he hits the net! It is no contest! It is a landslide! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be. Things looking so easy, almost too... Pass it in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Dixon. Palmer. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
Substitution.
Makaleli. Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. And it's Palmer. And here's Drogba. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Makaleli. And Yaya Toure! Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 21, Frank Lampard. Number 13,
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
In progress.
A probing pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Makaleli. Pedro Neto! No, that's just wide. And they win it back again. Yaya Toure. Can he get it through?
4 added minutes has been
Oh, that's a
indicated.
key interception. 4 extra minutes added on. Haaland. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Micklin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and will be... Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked up shot, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Las Vegas Lights really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Palmer. That's the interception. Clearly to put with the pass.
I think the opposition saw the pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Haaland. Drogba. Shot could be on. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nkunku. Nkunku will not want to lose out here. Not Nkunku! Still goalless at the moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yaya Toure. And Dixon. Yaya Toure. And it's Makalele. Oh, it's Drogba! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Nkunku. Now it's Haaland. Drogba!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure, and he's in on goal. Ozil. And here's Palmer. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Las Vegas Lights have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
It's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, facing up to his head. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Palmer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Dixon. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Well, they've got it again. Drogba, and that's gone loose. Ozil. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great vision. Oh, super ball. He slings it in. Tries a shot! Well, oh, he's been caught napping, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And the counter is on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found the way through, and he decides to cross it. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution on the field. Number 25, number 9, number 7. Coming on the field, number 10, number...
1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have Haaland! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Corner number 3 coming up. Palmer plays it short. Saka!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Palmer goes short. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Saka. Great ball, decent chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly... Haaland! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Flings, he rises! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Nkunku. Birmingham do have a chance to counter here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's in a great position here. Palmer. Haaland. Good, strong midfield. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
"30 minutes gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, no joy this. Well,
far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Floated through. Big Drogba! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. Big chance! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gray. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's a promising position. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Palmer. And this is Drogba. And he's picked it up out wide. He's having a go! Gray. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gray goes on a run down the left wing. Good ball, good take. Chance!
Substitution.
Birmingham are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes.
Shot, surely! And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had a hit! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that's he clearly needs to take it himself to try side back this.
Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 minutes is number 45, Nkunku. Nkunku.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Gray. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Nkunku. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 21, Frank Lampard. Number 13.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career. And that very
judged by sense of very
a bit playing behind.
Won't be happy with that one. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hey.
Right. Been intercepted.
He well upped it.
Oh, no! Now, going to be first to this. Caught offside that time. Gabriel. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Makaleli. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure. Yamal. He's gone for goal! Rising over the bar.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Out to the right. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So he shoots! That's another chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. Goes for a shot! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Las Vegas Lights really were asking for trouble there.
And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic this season. It's good.
And it's break. This little and we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min with the short one. Tries a shot! He scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. they're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Puskás really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Shevchenko! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Makaleli.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Good chance here! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Makaleli brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance, surely! It's in! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 17, Adriano.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is a chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good reason for optimism here. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Las Vegas lights, really.
That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Makaleli. Adriano! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Adriano. He can run onto that. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.